2K League. Qualify for February's Combine by winning 50 games of Pro-Am and registering later this month.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. What a battle this series has been. And we're all set for what's sure to be an exciting finale to round one. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. For the Cavaliers, Game 6 wasn't close as they were soundly beaten, and now a deciding Game 7.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For a deciding game, players will need to squeeze tighter than ever. The Pistons have reached the final destination. An epic journey is nearly complete. The opportunity to win the ultimate prize in a series that will go the distance. They must bring all they can muster against the Cavaliers. Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
A hard-fought series. It will end here tonight. The deciding Game 7, Round 1 in the East. Happy to bring you all the action live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We've got the Detroit Pistons facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Take a look at the Cavaliers. The good news is they'll enjoy home court advantage for this, the deciding game.
And a long season comes down to this. Two teams enter, only one will advance, but their work in the regular season has given them home court advantage, and that is a huge edge.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bradley and Johnson fill out the perimeter. Marjanovic is out there with Tobias Harris, and it's Jackson in at the 1 spot.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
James against Johnson. From the baseline. Rebound, Detroit. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Makeable shot for him. Number gets called, and he goes ahead and delivers.
And Detroit has possession. It's a 3-point game. Outside Bradley. And here is Harris. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
Thunder passes to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Here's Thunder, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That one on Harris. The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw good from Thunder. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Jackson. He has 5. Trying to find Marjanovic. Gets it over to him. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Left side, Love. Outside, Bradley. Shoots from 14. And that one hits back iron.
And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
The shot's good from Thunder.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Bradley kicks to Johnson. Pass to Marjanovic. Over Thompson. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
Thomas a screen. For 3, Love. Rebounded by Jackson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Marjanovic. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Bradley kicks to Jackson. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Clock at 6. Bradley, no one around him. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Beautiful execution, the rhythm, the timing, and Avery's a good finisher off the catch.
LeBron sets the screen for Love. Here's Thunder, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Thunder. Jackson with it. He's got 5. Marjanovic with a screen for Jackson. Johnson outside. And there's the pass to Marjanovic. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Love outside. Johnson against James. Back to Love. The dish to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires, high post. Thompson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Now here's Bradley. Defense right on him. Can change shot. And Marjanovic with the layup. Marjanovic has got his first points of the night.
Love the extra possessions. Defense has them stopped, but can't control the boards.
The drive by James comes up empty down low.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Stolen by Thomas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Reggie Jackson. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. Pistons trail by 3. At the 4, it's LeBron with Love at the 5. A lethal front court pair. Thunder is out there with Rose. And it's Korver in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the wing, Johnson. Kept alive. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Pistons did some very solid work. He finished with 21 points and was effective from long range as well, with a number of threes. Surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. See if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Hey, David, thank you. He was such an important part of everything they did in that game.
Yeah, maybe his line in the box score didn't jump off the page, but he was outstanding for them.
You're right. His stats don't tell the whole story. He was all over the floor. It was a great two-way performance in every way.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Detroit with a change here, too. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Kennard.
Do you remember that 2003 draft? Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and this guy, LeBron James. He went #1 overall.
Now here's Bradley. Launches a 3. Here's Marjanovic. And Thompson sends it back. For those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
Keeping his head on a swivel, LeBron locates the open man.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
Kicks it to Love. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Johnson in the corner. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Marjanovic. Outside Brent. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Bradley's got 5 points so far.
And what I like about Avery at the guard position, he's unafraid to challenge the interior.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Rose has got the lead up to 7 now for Cleveland.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Marjanovic passes to Jackson. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. He's got 7.
You love the balance from Reggie Jackson, generating more power in the catch and shoot.
James a screen on Bradley. There's a screen. James in the post. Johnson on him. Oh, wide open look for Love. Another miss by Love. Pistons trailed by 5. Outside Bradley. There's a screen by Marjanovic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Thunder, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Detroit. The Cavaliers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That free throw good from Thunder. Both free throws good from Thunder. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They set the pick. Jackson with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Marjanovic kicks to Bradley. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
For anyone out there questioning Bradley's strength, there you go. Converts right through the foul call.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Rose. He has 6. Love dishes to Rose. Six to shoot. Shoots off the screen. They get it back. Love.
The versatile skill set of Love. The defender has no idea which move he's going to.
Cavaliers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Both free throws good from Love.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
Bradley passes to Jackson. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
The burst of Jackson makes him a hard guy to stick with and difficult not to foul him.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Thunder. Outside Thomas. There's the screen. Back to Love. LeBron against Bradley. Jumper off the screen. Nice shot by James. James has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Big difference from the first quarter to the second. His shot looks completely in rhythm now.
The feed now to Harris. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Outside for Jackson. Stolen by Thompson. There's the pass to Thunder. He dishes it to Thompson. Love with the screen for Thomas. Passes to Thunder. Fires from deep. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside Jackson. Marjanovic kicks to Jackson. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Thunder, guarded by Bradley. There's the pick. In the corner, it's James. And he dunks it in right on top of Stanley Johnson. Oh, brother.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 9. And Thompson sends it back. James outside. Feeds to Thomas. 1:36 left now here in the second. Love with the screen on Harris. Clock at 6. Pass to Thunder. Takes a shot at the elbow, and that one comes up a bit short. Pistons trailed by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Outside Bradley. Marjanovic with a screen for Harris. Over Thompson. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Cavaliers leading by 8. The pass to Thunder. Love dishes to LeBron. Pass to Thunder. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bradley with the ball. Now guarded by Thunder. Bradley passes to Jackson. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. In the corner, it's Harris. Over Love. Harris missing again. Right side, Thomas. Good on the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on them.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room, we got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay, but like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
Played like a man on fire in that first half. I gotta say, his performance has come out of the blue at the most opportune time for his team.
You know what? He just looks motivated out there. He's a competitor, and he knows how crucial this game is.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Johnson and Harris are at the forward spots. Jackson and Bradley are in the backcourt. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Thunder. Love kicks to Thomas. Dishes to LeBron. Love against Harris. Back to LeBron. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And defensively, you have to close out fast on Harris in that in-between area.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Love dishes to Thomas. Love with the screen on Harris. Thomas kicks to LeBron. Fires the 3. LeBron with another miss. Pistons trailed by 7. Outside Jackson. He kicks to Johnson. A good look from Bradley. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. And Love throws it down.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
Bradley kicks to Harris. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Jackson passes to Bradley. There's a screen by Marjanovic. They grab their own miss. Can't connect from short range. Cleveland leading by 9. The screen from Thompson. Pass to Thomas. Thompson, high post. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's a pick by Love. Here's Thomas. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Thomas got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline.
Jackson kicks to Harris. There's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. Here's Marjanovic. Out of hand on it.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
No good from Thunder. Pistons trailed by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
James kicks to Love. He feeds it to Thomas. It's a pick by Love. Johnson against LeBron. Latre. He's off on that one. And it's Detroit the other way. Now Harris. And here is Johnson. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Shot to stop the drought. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. For the Cavaliers, Smith comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Rose in for Isaiah Thomas. And the Pistons making a change here as well. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Harris. Smith, the pass to Thunder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. That free throw, no good. Zizic is checked in for Cleveland. Crowder comes in for LeBron. And he can't hit the second.
Well, not too many complaints about that trip to the line. He's gotten them a lot of points up there tonight.
Kennard, the pass to Smith. There's the dish to Ellenson. Screen by Smith. Ellenson kicks to Bradley. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Miles. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Miles has got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons. There's the pass to Thunder. Kicks it to Smith. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Wells, he's checked in. 8 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. There's Thomas with the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. Let's listen in now to head coach Stan Van Gundy from a few moments ago.
Just relax and play the game. Relax and play the game. Relax and play the game.
In case they forgot that, of course, from very invigorating words from Stan Van Gundy, repeating what he'd like to see more of them right now.
Yeah, and I think Coach feels they're getting too caught up in things that don't matter. Resetting their mindsets here. Let's see if it helps.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Crowder, the tandem at forward. Isaiah Thomas out there with Thunder. And it's Love in at center. And the basket by Harris.
Difficult to stop inside. Harris with the excellent feel and touch around the basket.
Outside Thomas. There's the feed to Crowder. Here's Thunder. And again, it's Cleveland. Pistons trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Passes it to Thunder. Thomas a screen. In the corner, it's James. Pass to Thunder. Clock at 4. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
One of the most unselfish stars in the league. LeBron making the extra pass.
Jackson passes to Marjanovic. Over Love, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
The mid-range area, perfect place to use your size advantage.
James kicks to Thomas. Stolen by Jackson. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
The strength and body control of Reggie Jackson gives him an edge against physical defense, potential and one.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Detroit also making some changes. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. And it's Avery Bradley in for Kennard. Cleveland moving it around. They set the pick. The pass to Thunder. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Thomas. Another three for Cleveland.
And every set they're running looks like it's designed to produce a triple.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
Jackson kicks to Marjanovic. Back to Jackson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jackson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Thomas with the ball, picked up by Harris. Shot from 12. The putback. A rebound by Marjanovic.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
Kept alive, changes up, count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Tobias Harris.
And this is the thing about Harris. He is sneaky on the glass. Do not let him get position.
Thomas sets a screen for LeBron. Here's Thunder. Love outside. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Outside Jackson. Back to Harris. And stolen by James. And he dunks it in right on top of Stanley Johnson. Oh, brother.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy told the team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. We'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Shot. Oh!
Yes. Goodness. Solid vertical plus the wingspan, all working in Bradley's favor.
That free throw good from Bradley.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Now here's James. A three ball. And another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Outside Jackson. Out to Harris. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Off the screen, and Thompson sends it back. Count the basket.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Cleveland leading by 10. And Thomas, here we go. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Well, you love the fearless, aggressive attitude. Doesn't let size matter.
The minute you back down, everyone can sense it. Then you're in trouble.
Pistons trail by 13. Jackson passes to Marjanovic. Here's Bradley, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I like the awareness of Avery. Understands he has the defender a little out of position. Takes full advantage.
And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Cleveland's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Feeds to James. Over Johnson. No good from LeBron. Pistons have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Harris dishes to Jackson. Back to Harris. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers leading by 12. To the paint. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Love against Harris. Dishes to Jackson. He kicks it to Bradley. Marjanovic with a screen for Bradley. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Thomas against Jackson. Thomas kicks to LeBron. Passes it to Thunder. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
No good on the free throw.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
He hits the second from the line. Pistons trailed by 11. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
You can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Stanley Johnson. Free throw dropped for Marjanovic. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Thomas with the ball. Here's Thunder. Love kicks to James. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the teardrop. Miles the pass to Bradley. A step back shot here. Some solid defense here from Thunder. For Cleveland, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Pass to Love. Out to the right wing. James dishes to Love. Here's Thunder. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Jackson with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And Miles kicks to Marjanovic. Kicks it out to Bradley. Good on the three-point shot. Bradley's got 7 points for the quarter.
And I like that call. With the game heating up, Bradley's a dependable finisher.
Pass to Thunder. Thomas is screen on Bradley. Lets a floater go, and LeBron with the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Here's Harris. Good D by Thompson. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Cleveland moving the ball around. There's the pick. Bradley against Love. Bucket is good. And it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one. They have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 9. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Miles. Here's the screen. 20 seconds left in the fourth. The offensive rebound. Here's Thunder. Banked in off the glass.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
To the middle, here's Ellenson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round one in what certainly will go down. Guys.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, congrats on getting out of the first round. How do you feel about things going into the next round?
You know, D.A., we've been playing some good basketball. I think that we're starting to hit our stride just at the right time. We know that it gets tougher each round from here, but, we're confident in our ability to go up against another team in a 7-game series.
Well, you look pretty good in this one. Congrats. See you in the next round, guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
right, fellas. I'll catch y'all later. Next time, man.
Oh, man, Uncle Drew.
What's going on,
Don't
man?
reach, young blood.
You got it. You got it. What's going on, DJ?
What's up, Kyrie?
You good?
I'm good, man.
Hey, I want to tell you I'm a big fan, man. I've seen a few of your highlights. Big fan.
Bro,
here.
you serious?
Yes, sir.
Man, that means the world to me, man.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
I appreciate it. You have any advice for me, bro?
Man, you know, I would give you so much advice that I had to offer, but listen, experience is the best teacher, man. Take it from me. But when you get on that court, destroy everybody, and that includes you. I'll be looking out for you. All right, DJ.
All right, man. I'll see you on the court.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, fellas. I'm good today, guys. Thanks.
All right, be easy, DJ.
See you later, young sport.